Turning now to Decision 2022 in Georgia, we are looking at a gubernatorial rematch in about 5 months. 4 years ago, Kemp and Stacy Abrams went neck to neck in what turned out to be the closest governor's race in Georgia in 50 years. Now Governor Kemp is acknowledging this year's race with Abrams will be equally tight and is emphasizing the stark contrast between the two.
We passed common sense legislation that gives parents a voice and keeps partisan agendas out of our schools and off our ball fields. But Stacey Abrams wants her woke politics to be the law of the land.
During his victory speech after the primary results were in, Kemp told his supporters that Abrams would have, quote, the media and the money on her side. He pointed to accomplishments like tax cuts and teacher pay raises. Abrams, however, insists Georgia has fallen behind during Kemp's time in office.
Kemp doesn't care about the people of Georgia, and you need only look at the fact that 3 hospitals have shut down under his watch during the worst healthcare crisis in a generation. If he cared about Georgians, he would be doing more to serve Georgians instead of serving himself.
Abrams continues to stress Georgia struggles with infant mortality, maternal mortality, and gun violence. She says quite bluntly that Kemp has been a, quote, failed governor. Kemp's challenger, PERDUE, has a different message after conceding to Governor Kemp last night. 11 Alive's Hope Ford has the latest from the candidate backed by former President Donald Trump.
I'm Hope Ford. Former Senator PERDUE losing his race to Kemp, calling him to congratulate him pretty early after those results started coming in on Tuesday night. He said he didn't want to make this speech, but he also didn't want to drag things out because now he and Kemp need to team up to tackle a common enemy, and that is Stacey Abrams, as Kemp will face Abrams in the November race. Now, PERDUE said that everything he had said about Kemp is true. Everything he said about him on the campaign trail is true, but he also believes another thing is true, and that Kemp is better than Stacey Abrams. So he's going to put all of his power into helping Kemp to beat Abrams come November. PERDUE has long said that he thinks that alone Kemp can't do it, but he does believe with him, as well as the silent majority or the MAGA voters, he does believe that together they can help beat Abrams. So now they're going to put all their efforts together, and that work starts today, according to PERDUE.
And a few races now head into a runoff. District 10, this is Jody Heise's old seat. No one got the majority in the Republican or Democratic primary. In the Republican contest, Mike Collins and Vernon Jones will head to a runoff. On the Democratic side, Tabitha Johnson Green will head to a runoff. Who she'll run against, well, it's still too close to call that one. We will keep you posted when this race becomes final. And you can get the full list of results from Tuesday's election sent right to your phone. All you have to do is text results to 404-885-7600. Another big